Hey guys, I'm Ornella Hernandez, and today Web3 TV is at the STEP conference in Dubai to learn about all things tech. I'm sitting down here with Faris from Civil AI Labs. How are you today?
Hi, Ornella. Good, thank you. How are you?
So how's the STEP conference going? Do you like it? How's day one?
We're loving it. The vibe here is great. There's a lot of traction, a lot of like-minded people, networking with like-minded people, and at the same time, super interesting seminars and a lot of interesting stuff happening here.
Have you learned anything new today?
We did. So we learned a lot more about, first off, to start the day, about how STEP conference is going global. And we've learned a lot. A lot of the beautiful thing is the fusion of ideas when you discuss with other founders, and you get this beautiful, flow of ideas between different startups and founders. So that's also great.
Yeah, so tell me about your mission and your vision at Civil AI Labs.
Absolutely. So at Civil AI Labs, our mission is to revolutionize civil engineering design through artificial intelligence. So we're digitizing it. Yeah. So when we talk about artificial intelligence, we see a lot of AI being applied to finance, legal services, assurance. So it's usually document review, and there's a lot of other practices. But when it comes to applying generative AI design, AI, there's been some lagging in applying it to certain industries, including civil engineering. When we say applying it, we have a solution, so a licensed software, that'll essentially cut 50 to 70% in manpower costs and the time it takes to develop a drainage layout or a scheme. When we look at civil engineering, we look at multiple verticals, but we're starting off as initial focus on drainage design.
So drainage means like sewage systems.
Exactly. So surface water as well as foul drainage. They're separate systems. But this will include building drainage as well as external areas. So thinking car parks, external areas, all the hard paved areas.
Okay, so let's talk about Dubai, because when it rains here, it's a mess. And I don't think the drainage system is good enough. So what can we do about that?
So I'd say that the drainage system, it really essentially depends on what they call flash flooding. Flooding sometimes happens.
Right.
So if you get intense rain in a period that's under 10 minutes, then it's going to happen to any drainage system, and no matter where. Whether it can be improved, it can definitely be improved. And whether it can be done a lot more efficiently in order to come up with these schemes and designs, we think that you can definitely, save 50% time. And by doing that, empower engineers to focus on the bigger problems rather than doing the tedious, repetitive, basic activities that are, within the process of designing drainage.
Okay. So what would you say to someone who thinks that AI is, scary or inaccessible or going to take over the world?
I'd say that, nothing worthwhile has ever been easy, at least most things. When it comes to changing, disrupting, when it comes to adding real value to society, it's usually the more difficult tasks. It's usually the more, industries that still haven't been addressed or, So if you want the easy, the easy solutions, that's usually less value added, is my opinion.
Yeah, no, valid. And so have you seen OpenAI's Sora platform yet? Have you seen those videos, the super realistic videos?
I'm a big fan of AI, so I use all things AI related, however it can add value to my life. So even, I probably ask my AI on ChatGPT like 10, 15 questions a day.
Really?
Things as basic as what can I mix with my cereal,
Okay. It's like a personal assistant for you.
Yeah, it is, most definitely.
No, but have you seen its new platform called Sora? It's like these videos that it creates, AI-generated videos.
I've heard of it. I've used AI-generated videos. So we've actually used them for our startup.
Right, for designing.
Yeah, and I've also used them for other projects that I've been working on. Super interesting. It's a field that's, rapidly developing. The beautiful thing about AI is that, it only becomes better. We all know about, there used to be a lot of talk about AI having issues with generating hands. It used to have, whenever you asked DALI or some of these software, it would generate a picture of a hand with 6 fingers.
Right.
But
right.
now that's solved.
Okay.
And if you
Yeah,
extrapolate
and it was
that,
quickly, right? DALL-E came out, 15 months ago? It's already in its 3rd iteration, and it's so much better from the first one.
exactly. And if we project that, that same improvement that we've seen across all the different applications, it's endless.
All right. It only gets better. I like that. All right. So what's next for Civil AI and Labs? What do you guys, what's the timeline for the rest of the year?
So initial focus is the drainage design software. Once that's in the market, properly commercialized, we have, that'll be our initial focus, least barriers to entry. From then on, we'll focus on other verticals such as highways, structures, wherever we can improve. Our motto is, one of our mottos is wherever we can improve, whatever we can streamline things, that's what we're here for.
Can you help improve the traffic jams?
We'll think about that. That'll be on the plate.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you for having me. Much appreciated. Thank you.